Hello and welcome to the latest installment of Speed Stars. Now, over the past 10 episodes, famous South Africans from the world of sports, media, entertainment industry, they've all been faced with a new set of challenges. They were given a host of tests to improve their on-road driving abilities. And then after receiving expert training, they were let loose on the racetrack to see who could post the fastest lap time. It's a challenge that this week is going to be a great one for our next two contestants, something they took very seriously. There was a lot of banter, a lot of competition. Let's take a look.
Yeah, Trevor always be talking smack.
Every time!
Wait until the hot lap.
Every time!
When the hot lap comes down, say it to my face. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Ow. Your teeth are so sore. Oh man, there was too much going on. I didn't release my clutch on time, and then, oh, what happened was I put on brakes inside the turn. Who put that last turn there?
You've got your head down, you're laughing. You know what's really sad for me, Katlego?
What?
Is we got an empty seat.
You know, he's probably out somewhere making people laugh or running scared. I don't know.
Trevor's a no-show. I'm going to go with running scared.
Yeah.
Because that banter between the two of you was solid.
Look, I mean, I at least bench press about 350. So when I hit him hard, he couldn't recover. Like,
that might be the problem.
it's late. Yeah,
he
exactly.
could be in hospital somewhere.
I injured him.
We should go and have a look.
Trevor Gumbi. I'm sorry.
Katlego, but what a career. I remember a few years ago watching you at some corporate event with your band Flip a Coin.
Mm-hmm.
Went, wow, this guy's really good, super confident. And then the TV career started, and it's been a rising star, hasn't it?
It's been such a blessing, dude. I can't even begin to describe how everything has just worked out at the right time, at the right place, doing the right kind of work. And yeah, I mean, I still miss the days of Flip a Coin because music is in my heart, and that's what I'm all about. But still, having these past 5 years on Expresso, there's been Strictly Come Dancing, there was The Cut, there was 50-50. It's been absolutely phenomenal.
It's an impressive CV, huh?
When I say it like that, it sounds, yes.
You talk about the music, because I mean, a lot of guys will see you obviously standing in front of 60,000 people singing the national anthem. You used to pressure, you do live television.
Yep.
So, I mean, doing a hot lap for Speed Stars must have been a cakewalk for you.
No. I mean, from the practice session, I was trying to listen to every single piece of advice, exactly when to brake, going hard out in the straight. And so that was a completely different kind of beast. And as much as you've had that kind of pressure of singing the national anthem and remembering the words.
Please, you haven't done that wrong yet.
Yet. Oh,
I have faith in you.
And yeah, but that was something that I really enjoyed, learning something new. And at the end of the day, I felt at the end of my lap that I conquered it, and I was really good.
Well, we're going to do things safely now. What I want you guys to do at home is, if you have access to the internet, you've probably seen countless videos of the devastating consequences of using a cellular phone while you are driving. Texting or chatting while driving has just become such a major cause of road accidents, both here in South Africa as well as abroad. Yet so many people still do it. Perhaps you will think twice after you've watched this.
There's your 50. Then second gear.
Turning our stars into speed stars were two of the best. Multiple production car and touring car champion both locally and abroad, Mike Briggs dominated racing in the sport's glory days here in South Africa. Chop Sepuka changed the face of motorsport in our country and at the same time rewrote the record books in the fiercely competitive world of production car racing. Our stars were transferred from the luxury of the Fairway Hotel to our test facility at Swartkops Raceway. They believe they can text and drive. We're about to prove them wrong. For this lesson, we set out a course with cones and set our stars the challenge of navigating the course as quickly as possible without killing any of the cones. Known as a gymkhana, the course simulates basic driving skills, direction changes, acceleration and braking, and spatial awareness. But just as they got the hang of it, we gave them something they can't live without.
The process is still the same. You're going to go through the cones, but now you're going to be texting while you're driving to see how dangerous it can be to be texting and driving. So it requires your full attention as well. but you're going to go through the same process. Only difference is you're going to be texting.
And this time the ladies have an advantage. Multitasking is essential. I think the ladies are going to win this one.
Can't drive and text.
Okay, wait, just wait. I
Yes.
can't.
Yes, Boichi.
Wait, I can't.
Drive and text.
Text.
So neither should you. To the left of the first car.
Look at Christo shifting the goalposts.
Text. Text. Woo! So neither should you.
I'm in a rock band, so I've never been good at getting directions. So I'm gonna just hit every single cone on the way, you know, just as rebellious, you know.
Okay, so it's I can't drive and text.
Oh, look at Ross, the rock star rebel.
Oh wait, hold on, these ones are quite big. I just remembered this. Sorry. So maybe dodge him, otherwise I'm going to have a collection. Drive and text.
I wonder if he thinks those are groupies.
So neither should you. You forget I have to keep count actually.
To me, text in, tongue out.
You got it?
So neither.
Turn sharp. That'll just clip it. You missed. I missed.
Oh, look at that. He's very good at the circle.
It's gone. Hey! What are you doing to my car?
I think you're going straight to the wall.
No, I wasn't. Ah, you made me delete my text.
This is going to be disastrous. You're going to have to give it to me slowly as we're going.
Spread, no.
Really? The mentalist struggling with predictive?
I don't have it.
My app's closed. Oh, shit.
Try to open it, why slowly?
Well, Robert set a blistering pace up front and seemed determined to prove that men can multitask.
I'm thinking if finger dexterity like that should be there for a guy.
What do you mean, Christo?
Okay, so I can't drive and text, so neither should you. You got it already.
Oh man, what's happened here?
Are you driving is not comfortable?
No.
Hopefully MD is more comfortable with your musical talents, Kurt. So there are three types of distractions: visual, taking your eyes off the road; manual, taking your hands off the wheel; and cognitive, taking your mind off of driving. What makes texting and driving so dangerous is it does all three.
I don't know how people do this.
Thank you.
It's impossible.
Dangerous, eh?
I'm sorry. You can't.
Look at that. That doesn't say what it's supposed to say at all. And the tweet didn't say. So I don't think this lap is going to count.
I don't even think we should have access to our phones when
So from now on, your phone in the back, in the boot. Do you agree?
Yes.
Katlego, it's a scary thing. Eh? We all do the texting and driving, but there were a lot of other safety lessons and experiences you went through during Speed Stars. Stand out.
Other than the perception of speed that I essentially had before then, it was about having respect for the road, having respect for the car you're driving, having respect for the lives of the people that are on the road with you, and how, you know, somebody might be driving in front of you and you're just chasing it hard, and you're not thinking that if in one instance it could be just a mistake that could end someone's life.
Yeah. I know most of the guys, when we put you guys on the side of the track and we said, right, here comes the car, the speed, predict where it's going to stop. You know, you're so insulated in a car, you don't feel that speed, and to see it and how far, I mean, most of you guys would have been dead.
I failed like all of those lessons.
Yeah.
I failed because I mean, you don't think 60 kilometers per hour, the first one that we started with. You see the car coming on and it looks like it's very, very slow. At that stopping point, my legs were gone, as we were saying on the day.
It's insane. Well, I'm glad we didn't put you on the track, because we still want you to reach all these goals and targets, but I'm glad that you did learn something out of that. For you guys at home, we'd love to hear your thoughts as well, so do join in the conversation on our social media platforms. Speedstars SA is where you'll find us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram as well. And make sure you do so, please, when you're not behind the wheel. Yeah, please. We're going to be taking a short break, but when we return, we're going to find out if it's going to be all smiles on Katlego's face after his lap around Swartkops. You don't want to go away. So welcome back to Speedstar. So both Trevor and Katlego, as you can imagine, were itching to head out onto Swartkops. But first, we had to send them to the classroom for some fast driving lessons.
That is so wrong, my man. Sitting like
It looks
this.
cool, and then it's like you low down, and
I mean, if somebody crosses the road, or a child crosses the road, and you're sitting like this,
yeah.
how long is it going to take you to sit up straight and avoid child or a dog?
You can just take them down a little bit. Ah, see. Yeah, your thumbs must be there.
Okay.
That's how you hold the steering. There.
Fun and games until now, you know.
This is where it gets serious.
This is where it gets serious. There's big things at stake here. You can't be messing around.
So that's your race face you got on now.
It certainly is.
Brake now. Brake harder. Squeeze the brakes. 10, 10, 10, 10. Remember, look through the bend. Out now. Out. Outside the sound. Now go flat out through here for me. Trust me. Tighter. That's it. Well done. Okay, brake. Leave it in third. Wait for the turning point. Wait for it. Are you turning? Brilliant. Touch it. Accelerate. Flat out. This is brilliant. Off the clutch gently. Your hands inside. Remember? Your hands must be out. Yeah. Then you face that sasson pod. It's like you come this way and then you accelerate. Try not to turn too much.
Okay.
No one will be coming this way.
All right.
Just use the whole track. Brake, go back to third, foot off the clutch. Well done. Wait for it and turn it in. And run it wide. Fantastic. Go. Brake. Turn it in. Back to the cone. And foot flat. Go over the curb here. Go for it. Aim for that thing. Aim for it. Yes, my man. Yes. Okay. And brake. Okay. If you keep improving like that, you'll put me out of a job. Lots to think about, eh? Lots to think about.
Brilliant, guys. You have no idea. First time on the track. I'm loving it. I love the corners. I love cornering stuff. It's very good.
And what do you think about getting into the OPC?
Oh, I'm ready for the OPC. I'm gonna make that OPC my girl.
Katlego, we've heard there from Trevor that his first time on the track.
Yeah.
Was it a first experience for you? Have you been on a track before?
I've been on a track before, but this is the first time that I was so intensely invested in it.
Yeah.
And watching that, it just takes me back again.
Did you learn a lot? I mean, the instructors are guys with tons of experience.
Yeah,
I mean, and they're really trying to prepare you for that ultimate hot lap. Learning to drive on a racetrack, there's still benefits to driving on the road.
Dude, very much. And it's lessons that I still use today.
Yeah.
I think differently when I drive now as a result of it. I just recently acquired a new car, and it feels amazing to be able to use the performance ability of a car knowing what I know now.
See, that's a confidence. You do K53, no one teaches you how to control a
No.
car. The first time you're in a spin is when you have your accident. You don't actually know how to control it. All right,
Exactly.
you know what's going to happen now? You've been staring at this flippin' leaderboard for ages. We're getting to the business end of the show.
Yeah,
This is the 11th episode. There are not many people to go. What you want to do is end up in the top 3. How do you think you did?
Dude, I'm looking Rob, Jack, and Ruben. Those are the last people I would have expected to be at the top right now. But there they are, okay? Dude, I'm not going to lie. I'm super competitive. I want #1 spot.
Super competitive.
I want #1 spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, super competitive. I want you to watch the build-up to Katlego's hot lap, and you'll see what we mean by intense focus and wanting to be at the top.
I want to be the best, man.
Check this out.
I want to be the best.
But you've been flipping. I was going to tell everybody, visualize the lap. You've been doing it outside the car.
I had to.
How you feeling?
Dude, the nerves are there. But I'm overriding them.
overriding them with the lap times I've done in my head over and over, just every single clipping point, every reference point, gear changes, all of those things that you really have to concentrate on, because that's what you need to do when you're driving like this, right?
You sound like a racing driver. But without a doubt, the most focused guy on the start. What was it like staring at the lights, clutch control? I mean, the heart beating through your chest, eh?
Ironically, like every moment was happening too slowly because I knew what I had to do, so my mind wanted to get there quicker because I know what I had to do and what's the next, what's next, what's next.
Was it quite an adjustment now, not having Mike and one of the instructors next to you telling you what to do?
Yeah. Very, very isolated. I mean, I can only imagine like dudes like Lewis Hamilton sitting in his Formula 1 car, what he has to go through for 60 laps.
Yeah, exactly, that focus and concentration.
Intense.
You know what is the funniest for me though? I mean, yeah, we have someone who talks for a living. This is what you do.
Come on already, man. Get in there.
Dead quiet. Not a word.
My mind, I was so within. I was within myself. Just, I needed nothing. I couldn't have anything else around me but the one-mindedness of the road right now.
It's looking very, very good.
Really?
It's looking good.
Don't play me though.
I like to hear tire squeal. It means you're on it. Very good. Turn 8's a tricky turn. A lot of people get it wrong through turn 8. Let's have a look.
Go.
Last turn at Zwartkops.
Very smooth, I must say.
Yeah.
Get in there, man. Get in there. Yes. That was a good run, dude. I'm very proud of that.
You won it.
I don't think anybody else can do any better than that. That's what I said.
Wow. Okay,
I was feeling it at the time, so I don't know now. I'm nervous.
Looking at your lap, was there anywhere in your mind that you think you could have done better? It didn't look bad. It looked neat. Smooth.
My start didn't impress me.
Yeah.
Like I really wanted to get off, and I feel like I was a bit tentative at the start. But throughout the turns, I think I did pretty well.
Well, keep talking. Let's get your name off here.
Come on.
This is good. So where do we go to?
Just keep going. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay, I'm going to stop here because I want you to have a look. So you know you've got to get into the top 3 to be in for a shout. You've got to beat Darren Simpson. Is out the way.
Oh, please, just one.
Have you beaten Ruben Rivel, the chef?
Dude, he eats for a living. I train.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Katlego, you have
Ruben,
slotted in on a 1:26.20. I want you to have a look at how close those times are, though. But you talk about a start, and that makes all the difference. I mean, that is nothing. It's 0.3 off of third. How do you think Trevor's going to do?
Trevor was terrible. He was terrible all day. I think the only thing he actually did right was the texting and driving.
Yeah, he's got a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I mean, you've heard from Katlego, but let Trevor tell you in Trevor's unique style as we watch him on his hot lap. It's going to be funny, I can guarantee you that. To ensure a level playing field, the guys from Force Fuel were on hand to top up the OPC's tank after every hot lap. In addition, we asked Chops to set benchmark times throughout the day to account for changing environmental factors like temperature and wind speed.
Yeah.
I've invested a lot of time in you, my friend.
You have?
Don't let me down now.
I won't.
Thank you.
Awesome. Sweet.
Okay, I'll see you on the start finish. Good luck.
Awesome. Woo!
Look, he certainly wasn't scared to ride the clutch a little bit. Eh? Got it revving. I was waiting for him to go whoosh.
What's he saying?
He's talking through. He's visualizing what he's saying.
No, that was a terrible turn. Yeah.
That's the problem. Damn. Oh. Stupid. Oh. Get trusted here. Let's take it all the way in.
mean, you know, the funny thing is you can make one turn, a poor decision on a turn, but the lap's not over. You don't know what other people are going to do. So you've got to put it behind you and go.
It's important to keep that in mind, yeah.
But you're feeling confident right now that Trevor's not going to...
Oh, no. Please. I'd be really, really embarrassed though if he was.
And if he was here now and took you on, you'd chest him, for sure.
Punch him with my chest.
Dad, got my brakes on.
At least he's talking. Maybe that's the problem. He should have spoken less and concentrated
more vocal with myself.
Got it. Little break.
Well, Gumbi, man, he is very funny. He is an absolute card.
He looks scared though.
Well, but what this is priceless TV, yeah.
Oh, wipeout. And...
Damn it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, Trevor.
Oops.
Oh.
You white. Dude. What happened?
Who put that last turn there?
What happened? Brain fade, forget?
Oh, man, there was too much going on. I didn't release my clutch on time, and then... Oh, what happened was I put on brakes inside the turn. Somebody put an extra turn at the end. An extra bend.
Oh, you're right. You put power in.
Dude.
Are you okay?
Ooh.
Do you need another pair of pants?
What color are you wearing? What smells like that?
It's nothing.
Oh, no.
Big moment for Trevor Gumbi. But let's have a look at where Trevor ends up. Where do you think he's going to end up?
Trevor.
Okay, we're going to move people up, yeah?
I think.
Look, he lost a ton of time, going off there.
And looking at how close I am to Ruben and the rest of the top, it's all just like matters of seconds.
Yeah, look, this is sad. This is really
Trevor,
sad.
Oh!
No, not there yet. Sorry, Trevor. No, the mentalist even saw that coming.
Really?
He finds himself on a 135.24. Look, way down on the leaderboard.
Man.
So you beat him fair and square, but Trevor, thank you very much for one of the biggest moments.
And thanks for being here too.
And thanks for being here too. That was fantastic. Well, John Smith and Jonathan Kaplan certainly know each other all too well from their rugby days, so I imagine their meeting on track is bound to be nothing but business.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Keep it going, go. Good on you, mate. Okay, and break.
Put your hands on. And a 3. There we go. Good. Hands. Get nice and close to that cone. Your hands. Watch your left hand. Watch your right hand. Watch your hands.
So be sure not to miss that next week when it goes out. And it is a big show next week. It is our final show where we get to pick who is going to go through to the shootout. The 3 fastest times at the moment, it's Rob Forbes, Jack Parrow, and Ruben Riffel, and it is super, super close. So who knows, maybe John Smith or Jonathan Kaplan can find themselves in that top 3 shootout and great prizes as well. But to Katlego, thank you so much for flying up, for joining us, for being part of the show.
Thank you, Sid. It was a privilege and an honor, and I'm glad I got the chance to do this. Thank you.
Well done, Katlego. So for you guys at home, you saw that Katlego proved that racing doesn't have to be all work and no play. But for you at home, all I need you to do is keep your eyes on the road, keep your hands on the wheel, and drive safely.